welcome to Budgeting with Intention. This channel is about our journey to become more intentional with our spending so that we can start saving money and paying down debt and making a plan for our future. If this is something that you would like to support us with, then please subscribe, like, comment on the video, and of course, if you have a channel, let me know and I will do the same for you. So in today's video, we are going to be looking at week 2 of June. We'll be doing a little mini budget with me and then a small cash stuffing. For those of you who don't know or are new to the channel, we are a family of 3 living on the east coast of Canada. My partner and I both get paid on the same day every other week, which this month is the 2nd of June and the 16th of June. We also get paid on the 30th of June, but we are going to be considering that part of July's budget. So that's why it is not highlighted on our calendar here. And looking at this week, it's the orange week. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the orange and the yellow on camera, but this is orange week and we have just a couple little bills to take care of. So let's get into the paycheck planner sheet here. So my first thing that I always like to do is color code to match the sheet to the calendar. That's nice and quick and easy, but it makes a difference for me when I'm flipping through. I can easily match what sheet goes with what week, and yeah, it just makes sense to me. So and it's fun, so I like to do it. Let's see here. So I don't need that. So we don't, or maybe I will need that. We don't get paid this week, but we did have rollover from last week, which we will be using as our income for these bills that we need to pay coming up. So I'm just going to double check. We ended up with 677? Yeah, 677 from last week's leftover money. And then I'm also bringing in $120 of cash for this week, which brings us to a total of $797 for our income. And then our bank fees are $16. Credit card, we're going to be paying $350. And our internet, which also includes our home phone, is $150. And of course, these are just rounded up to the nearest dollar to make it easier for the purposes of planning. When I go back and do the actual at the end of the week, I always fill in the exact numbers, just in case you were wondering why they're all perfectly round numbers. So 16 plus 350 plus 150 is $516. And then if I subtract that from our income, we are left with $281 left. We're not going to do any investments or long-term savings this week, so jumping right up into our spending. Those rings are getting in my way there. Okay, so gas. Oh, we're going to do $50 again this week. We barely made it with $50 last week, but we do have less driving coming up this week, so we'll just see how it goes. Leave in the comments where you are and what your gas costs, because I'm so curious. It is the highest it's ever been here, which is currently, I think we're sitting at $2.03 a liter. I know that it is different in different parts of the country, and it's also different in different countries. So wherever you are, if you feel like sharing, let's let each other know how much our gas prices are. Yeah, like I said, $50. I'm not sure if we'll make it with 50, but we'll see. If we need to adjust, we will. Okay, so groceries, we are going to do 80. pocket money, 20, and then we're going to do $10 for any other miscellaneous items that pop up. So 50 plus 80. Oh, actually, nope, I'm right. So double checking myself here. 50 plus 80 plus 20 plus 10 is 160 minus 281. So we're left with $121. We're going to be putting $10 into car maintenance, which will leave us with $111. And we'll be using that as rollover for next week's budget. So $111. Yeah, I did that right. So at the end of the budget sheet here, we have a balance of $0 because we're using the 111 as rollover. Sometimes I go through these things so fast that I get ahead of myself, but yes, everything looks right. I am going to double check with the calculator just to make sure. Let's see. So we started off with 677 plus 120. So our total income starting off is 797. Wow, I really am getting ahead of myself here. Let me just take a breath and slow myself down. Okay, so minus 16, minus 350, minus 150. We're left with 281. I think I'm rushing through this so much because I'm starving. I woke up super duper early this morning and had breakfast right away. And now it's 11 o'clock and I'm ready. I am ready for lunch. So you'll have to excuse me if my stomach is guiding the video today. So where were we? So 281 minus our gas money, minus our groceries, minus pocket money, and minus other expenses leaves us with 121, minus our car maintenance leaves us with 111, which is going to be our rollover, which means we have a zero balance budget today. Does anyone else love magic numbers as much as I do when all the numbers are the same and repeating? I'm going to take that as a sign of good luck for today. Yeah, so that is it for our budget sheet, and now we can go into the cash stuffing. So gas we're going to leave in the bank account so that we can pay at the pump when we fill up our car, and then the grocery money, the pocket money, the other, and the cart maintenance will all be cash. So we can do that right now. And before I get started, I'm just going to empty out my wallet from last week's spending because we do have a little bit of leftover. So we've got $11 going into our sinking funds, and then we're going to put the rest into our savings jars. So I like to put the silver coins into this big jar, and our loonies I put in our little jar. And then for any bills and toonies left over, I'm going to put into our sinking funds. And before I put those in, I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping here because I wanted to change the name of my hair and beauty to personal care. Yeah, no reason in particular other than personal care resonates more. Hair and beauty, even though it's not, it seems like, I don't know what the word is, not shallow, but less important, I guess, than some of these other categories. Well, maybe not eating out, but you know, like birthdays and car maintenance and things like that. But in reality, personal care is important to me. and hair and beauty is part of personal care. It also includes other things like if I wanted to get a massage or just do something nice for myself, that would go under personal care also. So yeah, just wanted to change the name of that so that it is more reflective of what I'll be using it for. And I also wanted to add a new envelope for a vacation fund. We're not taking a vacation this year. We'll be staying overnight in a hotel at the end of the month, just as a little mini staycation, but we're not taking a full vacation. However, I would like to start saving something so that next year we have the option of taking a bigger vacation if we want to. So that's what that's going to be for. And for the money that's going into these this week, I'm going to do $2 into pantry, which leaves us with $8 total. And then I'll put $2 into personal care, which I believe gives us 24, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24. I'm going to put $2 into Apple, which is going towards an Apple Pencil, which will give us 20, 25, 30, $32 in total. And the last $5 I'm going to put into our birthday envelope for my son's birthday, which is coming up in September. And he'll be 8 years old. So that's a great age. That's it for last week's leftover money. And then for this week's cash stuffing, I don't know if you watched last week's video or not, but I took all of our cash spending money out of the bank all at once, and then I separated it into each week, these little bundles, to make it easier on myself. And it was really nice not having to go to the bank today. So I think that is a system I will continue on with moving forward if I'm able to, depending on that month's, what the beginning of the month looks like and if I have enough room in the budget to do that all at once. So we'll start with grocery money. So $20, $40, $60, $80 for groceries. And then $5, $10, $15, $20 for pocket money, which is going to go into my wallet for spending. So as always, the grocery money goes in the back compartment and I put my pocket money in the front compartment. And if you don't have a wallet with separate compartments, I highly suggest it. It's helping me keep on track very nicely. So, and then for this last $20, 10 is going to go into other and 10 is going to go into car. So did I just close that or open it? I closed it. So we already have 10 in there, and another 10 will give us 20. And then should be the same with the car. We already have 10 in there, and another 10 will give us 20. Okay. So I hope I didn't go through that too quickly for you. I know I rushed through part of it earlier, but gosh, I'm hungry. That is what happens when I get hungry. I go fast so I can go eat. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you again for clicking on this video and watching. If you have any questions about anything you saw in this video, let me know. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And yeah, just wishing you a great day, a great rest of the week, and a great rest of the month. Okay, see you next time. Bye.